starting group. They've got Dragic, Jay Crowder out there with Adebayo. Then it's Robinson, and it's Butler in at the 3. And for the Pacers, Warren and Turner at the 4 and 5. Brogdon at the 2 with Oladipo at the 3. And it's Holiday in at the 1.
And though they've made the playoffs 4 straight years, Indiana can't seem to get past the first round.
It's not for a lack of effort, guys. The effort is there. The chemistry and continuity is there. They suffered a big, untimely injury, though, one to Victor Oladipo, and it's been hard for them to attract top free agents as well.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Dragic looking for an opening, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Brogdon outside. Count that one.
How about Brogdon with the floating jumper? You know when he's pulling that one out, he's feeling really good.
Now here's Dragic. Outside Robinson. Outside Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Oladipo. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Quick on the roll there. The speed of Butler makes him a problem for the defense.
Outside Warren. First quarter, just over a minute played. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Dragic. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Oladipo. A 3 from Warren. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Warren. Here's Dragic. Here is Robinson. And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. Dragic against Oladipo. Dragic the pass to Butler. Stolen by Brogdon. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Boy, good shot selection there from Oladipo. Part of what makes him efficient on offense.
Dragic the pass to Adebayo. Now here's Dragic. He's covered closely, and so Miami again turning it over. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Shot clock at 6. McConnell kicks to Oladipo. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Let's now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Butler.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Adebayo finds Crowder. Sinks the three-pointer.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now, here's McConnell. Right side Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Butler on the wing, guarded by Oladipo. On opening night, Clark, both teams would love to start off, obviously, on a winning note.
Without question, I mean, setting that winning tone, gaining that confidence that comes from winning, and they all count. Wins today are just as important as wins that you get in March and April.
Here's Warren. The kick out to Oladipo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Oladipo's got 5 now.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Pass to Butler. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Dragic with a wide open look. And again, Miami with the triple.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
The pass to Oladipo. Turner dishes to Oladipo. Butler with the steal. Here's Dragic. Here's Adebayo. And the layup is good.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
McConnell with it. No points in the game yet for him. Oladipo for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Robinson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. McConnell scanning the floor to the paint. Here's Warren. Basket counts. Warren's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Dragic the pass to Butler. Back to Dragic. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Boy, Butler doing a nice job taking advantage of the open man. Good quick pass there.
McConnell passes to Brogdon. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Well, guys, Brogdon not a player that turns heads, but man, is he an efficient threat on the floor.
And he's been a great three-point shooter really since his rookie year. His field goal percentage continues to climb and has evolved into one of the best free throw shooters in the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to leave the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
Olenek, he's checked in for the Heat. Hero comes in for Robinson. Both shots good from the stripe. And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
That's tipped. Warren the pass to McConnell. Pass to Oladipo. Pocket 6. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Olenek. And it's McConnell with the rebound. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Outside Warren. Inside, Brogdon. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Brogdon has really good strength, and despite being bumped by the defense, still maintains his balance and plays right through it.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Brogdon, no good on the free throw. And Clark, your love for the Buckeye State has never been questioned. What was the best part of growing up as a kid in Ohio?
Well, I think a number of things. One, having family around, extended family as well as immediate family, but also the sports love that exists throughout the state and being able to experience that and enjoy that with my dad and siblings. That's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had makes it even more special.
It's stolen by Dragic. Passes it to Hero. From the arc, hits the three-point bomb. And the Heat lead by 1. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now here's McDermott. And the pass to Brogdon. He dishes it to Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Sumner passes to Brogdon. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
All right, a moment here to check out stats for Dragic. Some last season stats for him. Put up about 13 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
4 on the shot clock. McDermott for 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's Miami the other way. Outside Dragic. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And that one falls for Dragic.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
Jakar Sampson's checked in for the Pacers. And Miami also making a switch. Jones checked in for Jay Crowder. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now you look at the career of Dragic. Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the score by Indiana. Here's Hero. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Heat have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he knocks down the first one.
And a finalist for Coach of the Year in 2019, Nate McMillan passing 600 wins last season.
Well, you think about that. That's an impressive milestone for an outstanding coach in Nate McMillan. He moved into the top 25 all-time in wins. He's had 2 other stops as a head coach, Portland and Seattle. And and I think he's doing some of his best work with the Pacers.
So he gets them both.
You know, what a great job Nate McMillan has done since taking over as head coach, leading Indiana to 3 straight postseasons, and the style of play with which the team has played with, a credit to him and his staff.
Outside Turner. Pass to Sumner. 6 on the shot clock. He tries for 3. Knocked loose. Sampson kicks to Sumner. Another shot. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Jones. And a big part of McMillan's success, getting his guys, Clark, to play hard for him every night.
Yeah, and I think you're right, because this team gets the most out of itself. It's one thing to assemble talent. It's another to bring people together so they're playing for each other. And these guys do that night in and night out.
Sampson kicks to Sumner. Pass to Turner. Buries it down low.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Right side, Dragic. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Iguodala. It's rebounded by Indiana.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Number 1, Miles Turner.
It happened so often. I'd say to myself, there's no way he can get to that shot. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it go down as another block.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. The Heat have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Now Dragic, he's got 10. On the wing, Iguodala. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
The athleticism, length, and IQ of Iguodala is tough to guard. Sometimes you just have to whack him.
And with Andre Iguodala, he doesn't give you 20 points tonight like he once did, Greg, but he still shows up when you need him.
Iggy can still hit the switch, so to speak, and go back to his all-star level of play for stretches. I mean, the numbers don't jump out at you, but he is so valuable during big games, particularly in the postseason.
The free throw drops for Iguodala.
Well, all good things must come to an end. Iguodala was shipped out from the Warriors last year to clear room for D'Angelo Russell. Traded to the Grizzlies to make room for the Warriors in the Russell deal. Ultimately, I think we'll have a great legacy for his time with Golden State.
And he makes both free throws.
And while Iguodala might not be the star of any team he's on, he's always going to be a major contributor because he does so many things well on both ends.
They get it back. Sumner. That'll go on McDermott. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Heat with the lead. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. He kicks to Olynyk. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Clock is at 3. From deep. Iguodala. No good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Goran Dragic firing on all cylinders for the Miami Heat. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Jimmy Butler, a hard worker on the floor and off the court as well, possesses a unique individuality.
I worked extremely hard to get where I am today, so whenever you walk to my house, you see a really big, some may call it obnoxious, boombox aquarium, but I love music. I don't really watch too much TV. It's always music, so it's just another thing to remind me, continue to be who you are, just has fish inside of it.
A boombox aquarium, huh? Points for originality, Greg.
Butler, not shy, breaking from convention, beats to the rhythm of his own drum.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Pacers, McDermott is out there with Miles Turner, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position.
Shoot two.
First one falls for him. Mark, you and I are sitting here watching this game, broadcasting the game. There are a lot of times that the fans can't see how emotionally charged up you are over some of the things you see on the floor, good and bad.
Hey, I love great basketball. Excellent passing, tremendous hustle, creativity on your moves. One of the things that really excites me, though, is to see the ball pop and end up in a three-point shooter's hands, and he's able to knock one down because the crowd is able to follow that ball, and the anticipation just kind of rises as it gets to the designated shooter. I love guys going after rebounds on the offensive glass.
That's a great example about the three-point shot, though, Clark. I love that. That's terrific. Here's Hero, guarded by Holiday. Outside, Jones. The pass to Olynyk. No good that time. Excellent D there from Holiday.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Just 5 on the clock. Turner trying to free himself up. The shot by Holiday, no good. Right side, Jones. Pass to Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Heat lead by 1. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
That's tipped. Here's the teardrop. Iguodala, no good. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Hornets. And Jones sends it back. Iguodala up top. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Hero, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Indiana. Oladipo comes in for Justin Holiday. Heat also with the sub. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Jones. Olynyk with the steal. Pass to Butler. Second shot opportunity. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And there's the nice layup by Butler.
utilizing that weight room muscle there. Butler very difficult to box out.
Holiday, the pass to Sampson. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Knocked away. 5 to shoot. Warren kicks to Holiday. From deep three-point range, the offensive rebound. And the shot by Warren, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Iguodala, the pass to Butler. Iguodala's drive. The dish to Olynyk, and it goes down 2 points. Olynyk's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision. He has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
Now, here's Warren. He's coming off a 22-point game against Boston. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Hero. He has 5. And here's Holiday. The kick out to Oladipo. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Miami's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Iguodala, the pass to Butler. It's rebounded by Indiana. Sampson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dishes it to Holiday. Turner against Adebayo. Right side Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Oladipo, the pass to Turner. No good on the 3. The Heat have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Passes to Adebayo. Now here's Iguodala. The pass to Olynyk. Over Oladipo. And Olynyk with the basket on the assist by Iguodala.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Pacers trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Got a hand on it. Here's Hero, guarded by Holiday. Iguodala dishes to Butler. Back to Iguodala. Over Oladipo. Iguodala gets the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Heat lead. Indiana's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And Greg, when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today, how high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense selections. He is a true two-way terror.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Jakar Sampson. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Aaron Holiday. Jay Crowder's checked in for the Heat. Robinson comes in for Andre Iguodala. Now, here's Brogdon. He has 6. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Fouled in the
Shot's
act
good.
of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play
Shot's good.
chance for him.
Good. Shooting 1.
The Heat have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
That's good from Hero. We'll take a look at the NBA. Who's the best, you think, Clark, at controlling the defensive glass, getting the missed most shots and getting their offense back in gear?
Yeah, I think even though he's a bit undersized, he does a great job. Draymond Green, not only does he rebound the ball defensively, but he also can ignite the break because of his ball handling and passing ability.
Giannis Antetokounmpo does a great job on the defensive backboards, as does Joel Embiid.
Here's McConnell, following the score by Miami. On its way from Oladipo for two. No good, unable to end this run.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Got that one up quick. Robinson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now, here's Warren. 8 points for him. Kicks to Oladipo. And it's Oladipo again missing.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Hero passes to Robinson. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, Butler, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. That's 7 points for Butler.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
You know, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And Miami making a change here. Dragic has checked in. Outside Turner. The three. Buries the long-range jumper. Turner's got 7 points.
Yeah, in today's basketball world, big men have to shoot it, and Turner's got a nice touch and pretty good range out there.
Dragic kicks to Crowder. Releases. And there's another one for the Heat.
Just playing with poise and confidence, man. They continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's got 8. Over Butler. Oladipo misses.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And the shot is good. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here's Oladipo. He had 27 points last game. Back to Turner. Here's McConnell. The good-looking shot from the wing. McConnell's got his first bucket of the night.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
It's Crowder on the wing. To the inside. Adebayo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
That free throw, no good. Indiana making some changes. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Warren. Justin Holiday comes in for Victor Oladipo. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. The Heat also with a sub. Jones is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Pacers trail by 16. Pass to Sumner. Robinson against Brogdon. The teardrop falls in. Brogdon's got 8 points.
Brogdon does a nice job using his body close to the basket. He's a strong guard who knows what to do down there.
Here's Dragic. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Pacers. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. 2 open that time made it look too easy. Brogdon's got 5 points now this quarter. Miami leading by 13. Knocks it loose. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Sumner passes to McDermott. Holiday looking for an opening. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point, Greg. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
5 on the clock. Adebayo finds Jones, and Jones slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Turner. He's coming off a 16-point game against Boston.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks in the game.
Brogdon against Robinson. They get it back. Pass to Sumner. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Miami with the ball. The Heat leading by 15. 30 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Robinson. Passes it to Dragic. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And then Jones with the jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's Brogdon. Indiana again missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Heat lead by 17. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Goran Dragic has been the story in this one. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
Their perimeter shooting has made the difference, and so many of their points are coming from long range. They've come out, spread the floor, and executed their jump shooting game. It's been a barrage from the three-point line. Guys always finding the open shot. If they can stay hot from three-point land in the second half, this game is over.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
Their field goal percentage reminds me of Kenny's breath. Brutal. Not reading the defense, not getting enough quality looks. They need to make major changes because the system they ran in the first half was not working.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Goran Dragic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. They've got Jimmy Butler. Dragic is out there with Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Crowder in at the 4 spot. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
And you really can't fault the defense at all there. I mean, just got to give credit to Oladipo. Sometimes better O outshines decent D.
Now here is Robinson. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
1 shot.
Pacers trail by 18. Holiday looking for an opening. And there's the pass to Brogdon. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. In 3rd, the Pacers.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Robinson misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Holiday up top, guarded by Robinson. Holiday gets the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now, here's Butler. 7 points in the game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. Kind of a quirky personality for Jimmy Butler, more than a little mischief in his sense of fun.
Yeah, but he's always got a method to his madness, and I heard it once said that you have to dare to be great, and to dare to be great, you've got to dare to be different, and Jimmy doesn't mind being different. How about listening to country music, something he started in college at Marquette to annoy his teammates, and then also this. Would you do this, Kevin? Give your phone number out at a press conference? Jimmy Butler daring to be different and daring to be great.
He's off on the second.
And, you know, you can see and even feel the drive and passion Butler plays with. He's an effective two-way player who just loves to compete.
And Oladipo kicks to Turner. Indiana moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Turner's got 10.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Dragic dishes to Crowder. Robinson against Brogdon. 3-pointer, Butler. And again, it's the Heat missing. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 14.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Crowder slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And so here is Indiana, following the score by Miami. Clock at 4. For 3, Brogdon. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 14.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Holiday against Dragic. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And now a chance to look at Jimmy Butler. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Heat. It's deflected. Dragic the pass to Iguodala. Three-pointer, Crowder. That one, no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. The feed to Turner. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The Pacers making a switch here. Sampson's checked in. The Heat also changing it up. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Jay Crowder. And Hero subbed in for Goran Dragic. Butler kicks to Olynyk. Sampson pulls it in. Sampson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Holiday with it. Butler covering. Pass to Sampson. Brogdon against Iguodala. Oladipo for 3. A new 14 for Indiana. And the shot by Warren, no good. Miami leading by 13. Hero passes to Butler. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's foul number 2 for him. Clark, the NBA gives out so many awards at the end of the season. Is there an award missing that you'd like to see?
You know what? I think they've got the bases covered really well with the number of awards they give out, Kevin. But I would like to perhaps see consideration given to a sophomore campaign award. That would be kind of cool because sometimes the rookie of the year, at least recently, has been a little cloudy because a rookie had been in the league a year, Ben Simmons, case in point, and then was counted. It was actually technically his 2nd year, but his 1st year of playing. Well, a sophomore award might be something worth adding to the list.
That's a great idea. Now Butler. After Victor Oladipo missed from long range.
And that's what I like to see from Butler, going right up with it. No hesitation at all. Ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Now, here's McConnell. He's covered by Iguodala. And Oladipo kicks to Warren. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Shot's good by Hero.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Oladipo. Here's Sampson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
The first free throw is good. Justin Holiday's checked in for Indiana. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
shooting 2.
The first one falls. And so Butler nails both of them. Pacers trail by 20. Holiday with it. Oladipo for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Olynyk got his 5th rebound in this one. Butler passes to Iguodala. Passes it to Hero. The tray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now here is Holiday. He's guarded closely. And Holiday kicks to Warren. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Hero passes to Iguodala. Butler with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And that one's good by Butler.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Warren the pass to Holiday. No good again that time.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Just 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Butler. Holiday with the defensive effort. A challenging stretch here for Indiana. Now Holiday. There's the pass to Sampson. Indiana moving it around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. 5th, Jimmy Butler.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Pacers. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Oladipo. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Jones checked in for the Heat. Both good from the line that time. Miami leading by 23. Here's Hero. 14 points for him. And here is Butler. Fade away. Off the left rim and out. The Pacers shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And Holiday kicks to Sumner. Back to Holiday. Pass to McDermott. Down low. And Warren the bucket on the assist by McDermott. That's 10 points for T.J. Warren.
Yeah, I'd like to see more passes like that from McDermott, especially when guys are open.
Greg, you talk about the quiet producers in the league. T.J. Warren is one of the first names that come to mind.
The last few seasons, Warren has come close to chipping in 20 points a game. Doesn't do anything flashy, but he just hits his shots and piles up the points on a nightly basis.
Here's McDermott following the score by Miami. He dishes it to Warren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Olynyk. The Pacers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. That free throw good from Warren. And Indiana making a change here. Turner's checked in. Jay Crowder's checked in for Miami. And so he hits both. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Crowder. Here's Butler. Pass to Hero. There's the triple. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists in the game.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
Now, here's Warren. He's got 12. Teardrop shot. That one falls. Warren's got 6 here in this quarter. The Heat leading by 22. Here's Hero. 19 points in the game. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. Good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's McDermott. Back to Holiday. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Holiday's got 9 points. Miami's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Outside, Jones. He kicks it to Iguodala. 6 to shoot.
Checking out some stats for Iguodala. How he performed last season was around 5 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
And that one misses. Brogdon, he's checked in for Warren. Robinson's checked in for Miami. Dragic comes in for Hero. And he sinks the second. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Brogdon outside. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Come on, shoot!
It's Brogdon on the wing. Defended by Crowder. Fires from the line. Turner trying to free himself up. That's good from Holiday on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
Good on the second free throw. Pacers trail by 21. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Robinson against Brogdon. Back to Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brogdon the pass to Sumner. From deep. Unable to get that one.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And so it's the Miami Heat sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's listen in on what Nate McMillan had to say to his team.
Okay, you got to win this quarter. Listen, defend without fouling early. Okay, defend without fouling early. All right, and we get it out and we run.
Well, Coach McMillan, you can tell, pleading with his guys not to pick up any silly fouls.
Can't afford it right now, Kevin. Have to play smart from this point on.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Miles Turner out there with Doug McDermott. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Holiday in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. The Heat leading by 19 points. Now here's Dragic. Jones looking for an opening.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Warren's checked in for Indiana. Heat also with a sub. Adebayo's checked in. And it's the Heat with the ball. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Fires from 14. Rebound by Sumner. Pacers trailed by 19. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And it's Dragic with the rebound. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. Iguodala outside. Dragic with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. The Pacers making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Fans are always trying to distract opposing players during free throws. Have you ever seen that work in an arena?
No, I think it's just a nice workout for the fans, Kevin, quite honestly. I mean, if a guy misses, it's not because the fans have gone crazy behind the basket. It's because he shot it left or right or short or long. It's not because of the fans being on top of him, at least in my opinion.
Right. That one is off. And he's good on the second. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Iguodala against Oladipo. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Outside for Robinson. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Now, here's Brogdon. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Iguodala's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dragic finds Crowder. Outside Dragic. Here's Adebayo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Clark, a lot of fans ask us what qualifies as a legal screen versus a moving screen. They feel there's a lot of gray area there. What do you think?
Well, I think there is some gray area because the problem you have, one of the problems is a number of veterans out there have become really masters at getting a little extra into their screen, which borders on illegal and many times is. So the league is doing a pretty good job of clarifying. And if you're moving your lower or upper body to help a teammate with your screen, then that should be called. And most times it is called as illegal. A hip check, a shoulder, any of that to set a screen is illegal.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for Edmund Sumner. He's perfect from the line this time. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now the pass to Oladipo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. 13 points for Victor Oladipo.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Dragic. Adebayo passes to Crowder. Holiday against Dragic. Shot clock at 5. Drills the three-pointer. Dragic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
To the inside. Dragic comes with the double team. It's Oladipo on the wing. And the Pacers another three.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Outside Dragic. Robinson kicks to Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. Outside Robinson. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. Mark, the max contract didn't exist when you were playing. Is it something that should be up for debate?
Well, it's a function of the economics of the league now, and in theory, there's some reasons why you have max contracts, because a guy has earned that opportunity, a way to keep a star player or a max contract player with the same team, I think is part of the reasoning behind it. I mean, debating it and talking about it is probably something that makes some sense. If you're thinking about getting rid of it, I'm not so sure.
And out of Marquette, Jay Crowder, Greg, a sturdy two-way wing player.
A great system player and glue guy. He had his best years with the Celtics. On the final year of this contract, a great value considering what he brings to the table.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Iguodala. And so he makes both from the line. Now Holiday. Oladipo outside. Clark, it feels like we're seeing more and more of this, but bench celebrations and reactions at both college and pro levels.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I think it's an outgrowth of the social media platform.
You're right. I agree.
I think there's no question, because anything that can be done that's creative and fun is going to find a life on social media and maybe go viral. And guys know that. They're aware. I mean, this generation has grown up with social media, so they understand that they could be seen beyond just the arena if they do something pretty clever.
And you and I are sitting over here watching it. We're laughing as much as anybody else, aren't we?
Oh, I'm not denying that it's fun. I love seeing it, actually, but on occasion it does get a little carried away.
And the first one at the line is good. Butler, he's checked in for Miami. Robinson hits them both. And so Holiday will bring it up for Indiana. Tipped away. It's stolen by Dragic. Jacks up a three. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Here's Holiday. Clark, here's kind of an interesting perspective question for you. How much of making it to the NBA is talent? How much of it is the work you put into it?
Kevin, if I were to give this a ratio, I would probably say 65% talent, 35% work ethic, because you have to have a level of unique giftedness to be an NBA player. Many can work really hard and not be NBA caliber. So I think there's, I tilt that 65-35 talent to work ethic.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Brogdon outside. Rejected by Crowder.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. And the Pacers call time here.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a nonstop parade to the foul line.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And so it's Indiana with it. Bitadze, the pass to Leaf. Outside Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bitadze. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jimmy Butler. Clark, there are strong divisions and there are weak divisions, and the NBA might be considering removing divisions altogether and having only 2 conferences. What do you think?
You know, that's interesting. I like the divisions because that's what we've been accustomed to, but just having straight conferences, I wouldn't see much harm in that. You'd adjust the schedule accordingly in terms of how many games you play within the conference and how many times each opponent, but I think that could work.
And the second free throw, good. Here's none. Pass to Hill. And here is Butler. The kick out to Hill from downtown. That shot no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. Now here is Holiday. Not a lot of room. Passes it to Bitadze. And here's McConnell. Shoots over Leonard. And the shot is long.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Now here is Hill. A rebound by Bitadze. The Pacers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Leaf. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Clark, at the college level, a coach was recently offered a lifetime contract. Think we'll ever see that in the NBA?
Well, you can't quite say never.
Right.
I said in college basketball, I never thought in my lifetime I'd see a 16 beat a 1 seed.
Right.
So never say never, but it's not going to happen.
Well, but you've got a lifetime contract doing this, so I guess it does happen in some quadrants.
Well, you got information that I don't have.
He hits both from the stripe. The Heat leading by 22. Dragic, the pass to Butler. Back to Dragic. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 20 points for Goran Dragic.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
The pass to Oladipo. Fires the 3. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Outside Dragic. Lets it go. The Pacers pull it in. Feeds to Oladipo. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Crowder. Hero passes to Dragic. Regarding super teams, Clark, you and I have talked a lot about this. Many fans view them in a negative light, but they're actually something we've seen around in this game for a long time.
Yeah, you're right. So often we become prisoners of the present and we forget about what transpired in the past, but the Celtics in the 60s were as dominant as any team in the history of the game. The Lakers in the 80s, the Bulls in the 90s. But I guess fans have a complaint because they feel those teams came together more organically compared to what seems to be a movement by free agents that has led to dominant championship teams, although the Warriors pretty much have built their championship team through the draft.
The dish to Crowder. Butler deciding where to go with it, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now, here's McConnell. Oladipo outside. Pass to Leaf. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Excellent D there from Hill. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Heat. Outside Hill. Nunn passes to Leonard. Kicks it to Dragic. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Dragic has got 10 points in the quarter.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Now, here's Oladipo. Clock at 6. Now, here's McConnell. He's covered by Leonard, and it's sent back by Leonard.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Goran Dragic.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Miami with the ball. Here's Nunn. Outside Dragic. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bitadze, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Now here's Dragic. Tight defense on him. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jimmy, you have not been shy about setting the bar high for this team defensively. Now, how do you think you did at that end tonight?
We did our thing tonight. We came out, put bodies on guys. Basketball is a game of runs, and they got some great scores, but in the end, we did what we were supposed to do.
You got the last run, and that's what matters. Thanks, Jimmy. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.